Hi everyone, welcome to my second vlog. Um, if you've made it through the first one, congratulations. I think it's quite obvious that I'm not quite used to the camera yet, still getting familiar with kind of almost interviewing myself, I guess, and talking to myself. Getting used to the idea that I'm actually sort of in a way talking and communicating with people watching this video, even though it is just a one-way conversation in a way. So thanks for enduring. So as all of you know, or maybe you don't, I lost my job a few weeks ago, and it's kind of just kicked me into shape, forced me into doing what I really, really want to do. Last time I said that what I really want to do is help people, but I didn't really go into how I wanted to do that, how I was going to achieve that. So today I'm going to go into a little bit about how I've been doing, what I've done in the last week, and what I'm planning on doing in order to become self-employed, but doing it with something that I actually want to do rather than working for somebody else. So what I did this week is I kind of just started to create an environment that I would want to work in. So I took our spare room and I made it into my office, and you can see the pictures on my blog. I went on to the internet and I googled feng shui because I really wanted to get the balance right. I wanted to make sure, like, the energy, I wanted to make sure that my whole office was a place that, basically, I wanted to stack all the odds against me. I don't know if I believe in feng shui, but I just wanted to make sure that there was nothing that could possibly go wrong. So I spent sort of the beginning of last week clearing out the spare room, getting what used to be my dressing table ready as my desk, and dragging up one of the really, really heavy bookcases up the stairs, which my fiance has told me off about loads. What I didn't tell him is that I actually lost balance and flew down the stairs, which is, I guess, why I'm not supposed to do stuff like that. But as you can see, it's behind me. It's all pretty. It's added to my room really nicely, making it less empty. But also, I've tried really hard not to make it cluttered, and just have the stuff that I really need in here, and inject a bit of my personality. So that was sort of the first thing that I wanted to do. And it's really, really helped. I find, like, every day I come into my office and I don't feel like I'm at home. I feel like I've come to work. And I think that's a really, really important step if you want to work from home, is that you create a space that's not home, but that you still feel comfortable in. So after I did that, I kind of came up with a bit of a plan. I've always wanted to be a writer, and so I started a blog, and you can find the link below to that. And my blog is kind of like the vlog. It's a diary of how I'm doing, but also a way of connecting with people who may be feeling alone or feeling the same that I did, and maybe kind of helping people to realise their dream and to make it happen. So I've been doing that quite a bit this week and last week. By the time you see this blog, it'll be launched, so any feedback on it would be really, really appreciated, good and bad. And the other thing that I've been doing is while I really love the writing, as you are aware of now, I really want to help people. So I started a life coaching course, and what's called NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming. Once I've done a bit of the course, I'll be able to tell you more about what it's about, and hopefully it will teach me more practical. Like, the desire is there, but I need the practical know-how on how I can kind of, I keep saying the same thing, help people, but that's ultimately what it is, and just get people to kind of realise that, have the confidence and the courage to do this what I'm doing. whatever it is that you want to do. One of the things that I've come across from doing this is other people's fears and their projection of their fears onto me. And I think if anybody who's ever gone against the grain or done something that most people wouldn't do would have come across like that kind of thing where people are like, oh, but what are you going to do for money? And just, it's not normal, I think, in our culture to say, well, hang on a minute, I don't want to work for somebody else, and I don't want to make loads of money for somebody else, or make loads of money for myself where I don't feel like I haven't earned the money by doing something meaningful. So yeah, lots of really, really kind of diverse reactions from people. Most people are too polite to say that they don't agree with what I'm doing. They'll just be like, oh, okay, well, as long as you're happy. And but then there've been some friends and family who've been really amazingly supportive. So, and I think it's really important to kind of hold on to the people that know you best are the ones that will give you the best advice, and everybody else will just. Some people will be jealous because they realise you're going to be holding a mirror up to them, and they're going to realise that they haven't either got the courage or the opportunity, because, to be fair, most people just don't have the opportunity to do it, to do something like this. So I really appreciate that, it's hard to stay positive all the time and be like, yeah, well, I'm doing this the right thing, and because I might fall flat on my face, and then it will be justified. People's reactions will be justified, I guess. But hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully you'll be watching me in 6 months' time, much more comfortable in front of the camera, and telling you all that you can do it. It is possible, because I've done it, and you've seen how I've done it even. So yeah, that's been this week. Just quickly to go over what I've done, sort of my daily rituals. I think it's really important to have a daily ritual, especially when you're working from home, because you're not forced into a routine. So I still get up when my fiance gets up to go to work. I'll go down and make myself a cup of coffee, and then the first thing that I'm doing every morning is doing some meditation, some guided meditation, because I feel like guided meditation is better for me, because I'm quite a newbie to meditation, and I've found that meditating has given me the courage and the clarity that I've needed just in this 1 week to do what I'm doing. So in my office I've got a little duvet that's folded up a couple of times, and then I put a nice little blanket on top to make it look pretty, and that's my little modest meditating spot that I've got in my office. So I do that first thing every morning, and then I sit down, I've got my music on, and I work. Well, I guess it is work, but it feels so much better than any job I've ever done, and hopefully this is the new start that I've been looking for, that will help me to do what I want. So thanks for putting up with me again during this vlog, and I will hopefully do another one quite soon, and be able to tell you a little bit more about my course and my progress. So thanks very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.